Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I talk about mental health, business, travel, and studying abroad. Now, for you who likes this kind of content, ensure that you subscribe, okay? All right, good. Now that that's out of the way, today I wanted to begin by drum rolls, all right? This is for everyone that has been selected for the Chevening scholarship. Congratulations for having made it to the second stage of this process. And it's an amazing feeling to have been shortlisted for the scholarship. Now, because you have been shortlisted, these are some of the things that you must do and some of the things that you must ensure that you do not do. And that's the reason that I have done this video. So thing number one that you must do is obviously prepare for the interview. So that means join a community of people that are talking about Chevening preparations for the interviews. We have a Kenyan WhatsApp group for people that are having their mock interviews coming up. So if you're Kenyan, please comment so that I can be able to plug you. So that's number one, you need to prepare. Number two, you need to have a phone and a laptop or a desktop. At least if you're gonna be having your interview virtually, make sure that you're somewhere where you have reliable internet and you have at least two options, either a phone and or a laptop. The reason I say that is because when I was having my interview, I had downloaded Teams and I was ready for the interview, but what happened was just when I was logging in, my laptop decided not to work. Thank God I had my phone on the side. So I just put my phone in the middle of my laptop and joined the meeting at exactly 11 a.m. That was the time for my interview. So that's number two. Ensure you have reliable internet and you're in a place where you have an alternative in case one of your what are they called, phone or laptop, tablet, whatever, one of them doesn't work. Make sure you have a backup. Tip number three that you must do is ensure that you take your interview from somewhere other than your workplace or the place where you normally spend a lot of your time, because of disruptions and interruptions. You don't want to be in the interview and then someone walks in saying, hey, excuse me, please. You don't want things like that happening. So what I recommend, which was a pro tip that I also received actually, find somewhere where you can go and have your interview that has reliable internet connectivity and zero distractions. It's also for a very, very short time. Tip number four of what you must do is ensure, of course, you read your application, right? It's pretty obvious to me. So make sure you read your application and ensure that you go through the Chevening interview scoring guide. I'm gonna look for that link and add it here so that when you're doing your interview, you can align what you're saying with the top scoring points. So the Chevening literally gives you a guide for how they score your interview. So you can literally even score yourself after your interview to see if you did it well or you didn't do it well. So that's tip number five that you must do. Or tip number four. Then finally, tip number five that you definitely have to do: be very confident. Yes, it's a big deal. When you get into the meeting, sometimes the anxiety is so much, but immediately you start talking, take it away. So literally that's what I'd recommend that you do. Breathe in, out, and go on. Focus, say everything that you need to say and be confident about it. Now, what you must definitely not do: do not be late. Don't even imagine to be late by a minute. So don't be late. Number two, ensure you have the best internet connectivity. So don't depend on Wi-Fi from where because it's normally stable. Hey, this Chevening thing, when it arrives, suddenly all the internet connection that used to work stops working. So make sure you have backup mobile data on your phone, so don't drop out of the call because of having internet connectivity issues. Then something else that you must definitely not do is prepare a presentation, okay? You only have about 20 or 30 minutes for your interview. The idea is that you actually have a one-on-one conversation with your panel so that they can know who you are. The other thing you must not do is like put sticky notes on your screen so that you can be reading as you're trying. Chevening, actually, if you do your interview virtually, they'll tell you that you should not be reading from anywhere or have any like pen, paper. No, you just join the meeting as you are, as I am on this video. No prompts, you're not reading anything anywhere, and then you deliver your interview. Something else that you must not do is make any inappropriate jokes or comments during the interview, because it's a professional interview. The people that are scoring you, even if you might know them from somewhere, please consider it a very, very professional interview, and consider that everything you say contributes to how you're perceived during the interview. So those are my tips on what to do and what not to do. Do you have questions? Comment, okay? Leave them in the comment section. I will definitely respond. I always respond to everyone that normally reaches out to me, and I will be putting out a lot more content on this chevening process, informed by you and what you want to know about the process, so that I share my experience, but I share it in a way that it adds value to you. All right, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.